We ready to see what this is?
Yeah, go.
Oh, testosterone day, T-Day. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh yes, this is. Can't believe it.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is child abuse.
Yeah.
I'm so fucking proud of you.
Oh god.
Oh.
Let's just sit in a car and cry together.
We did it.
And record ourselves and upload it.
We did it, yay.
Oh my god, that is
They
pretty
didn't even
retarded.
say. I don't know if that's retarded or just fucked up.
No, it is. No, it's retarded. It
It's,
is definitely retarded. And I completely agree with Demogenai on the fact that it's child abuse.
It's child abuse. I don't. You can say what you listen. I'm not going to go too deep into this. I don't want your channel to get in trouble. But to me, I'm just going to say my opinion is no such thing as anyone who is under the age of maybe 13. I'll say 13 when you start your hormones start kicking in. You might get some confusion, possible. But for the most part, this stuff here, when you build this stuff up, you don't say at 13, "Oh, I want to do this." This is something that's built up over time, and this is from the adults, not the children.
100%.
The children do not know what that stuff is.
That's right.
They don't know. Look, when I was about 3 or 4, sure, I was watching Charlie's Angels, the old school one, and I thought Farrah Fawcett was pretty. That was as far as it went. Like I thought girls were pretty. That was nothing sexual about that, right? And then obviously just grow up and whatever. But for you to sit there and say, oh, like for instance, my goddaughter when she was young, she liked to play with Dragon Ball Z. She loved Dragon Ball Z and all that stuff. Then all of a sudden, she started liking Barbie dolls. Nobody told her she couldn't or whatever. Just you just like kids go through phases. And by the way, kids will mimic what's around them. So if your daughter is playing with a bunch of toys, is there a bunch of toys that are like trucks and stuff? Who's around her? Does she have a lot of boy cousins? Is her dad a trucker or something like that? Every child is going to lean towards what they see around them. So if your son picks up a Barbie doll because they have older cousins that are girls, that doesn't necessarily mean he's that way. He just probably wants to play with his cousins. Same thing, other way. And people say, "Oh, my son plays with a Barbie doll. He must be, rainbow." Or my daughter wants to play with Tonka Joe. She must be rainbow too. No, kids are not like that. That's you putting that on them. And this to me is it's weird.
Dude, at that age, could that kid get a tattoo?
No,
because that's against the law. That is, if that mother gave that kid a tattoo or took him to that mother would be arrested.
Well,
but you're gonna put them on drugs. You're gonna put them on drugs. They can't. First off, they can't drive a car. You can't drink alcohol. You can't get a tattoo. You can't smoke. You can't do this. But we're just going to start giving you life-altering drugs. And I don't want to hear this crap about, it's reversible.
It's reversible.
No, it is not. You're messing with chemical things in your body. Are you kidding me?
But even also too, the problem is they tell the kids and they tell the parents that you will be a man or a woman. They do not tell you any of the side effects, any of the problems until after the fact.
Yeah,
but
this is the crazy thing too. Just really quickly, is that there are people that have literally come out that have gone through the transition and everything, and specifically said the problems that they're having, how it is irreversible.
Correct.
All of these sorts of things, and yet the narrative still gets pushed out there that these things are completely reversible.
They're transphobes.
And fucking hell, it's absolutely crazy. But like even like I watched the What Is a Woman thing, and like that doctor that was giving like young children that drug that starts with an L that chemically castrates fucking sex offenders and stuff like that.
The pedophile one, yeah.
These drugs are designed to basically stop you being able to fucking do that shit, impregnate people and everything. Like, and they're giving these things to kids that are confused or a bit, maybe worried or turned off by their what's the fucking word I'm looking for?
Opposite sex?
Nah. Anyway, it's basically it's pathetic. I can't remember what the word it was I was fucking looking for.
So I will say this in regards to the argument about is being reversible. Let me just say something. So I have an uncle who was on high blood pressure pills, right? Now high blood pressure pills, you know, something. Oh yeah, you get it, whatever. Guess what it did to him? It killed his kidneys.
Yeah.
So you're gonna tell me something that's supposed to literally help you, it's not gonna have any kind of side effect. You're putting drugs like they even tell you like aspirin. You take too much that can do long-term effects. Aspirin, which is very mild, can do something like that. You talk about stuff that can literally change the way your body functions, and it's not gonna have any kind of effect. It's not gonna. Come on, man. Like you got to use your head. You got to use your head. This stuff is not. It's not good.
No good. All right, let's go to number 2. Where is she? Yes, it is a she. Spoiler alert. This one's very clearly a she. Mozza, what did I teach you?
To swallow.
Dick can't fix all women.
That's not what I said, but we'll go with that. Mozza's learning. Anyway.
Women do not want to be spoken to in public by strange men.
That's Rhino.
Yeah, hardware store, because I'm a construction girl. And I was deciding whether or not to jaywalk. And I was waiting patiently to see if there was a moment when there was going to be a clear, safe path for me. And this man in a minivan, I'm locking my car doors. This man in a minivan slows.
You fucking better, bitch.
And I was like, no, there's cars coming, not safe. And he goes, go. And I was like, no, you drive. Like, you're endangering people. And I like stepped back onto the curb to indicate like I am not going right now. He rolls down his window, goes, I'm just joking, but go. And I was like, and I start walking the other way, being like, no, like and the light turns red, so he pulls forward, but the light turns red, and I keep hearing him yell, go.
Oh my god.
All right, let me start by
I'm
saying
confused.
500, but this didn't happen.
Oh, damn it, you stole my joke.
Name something that didn't happen.
Yeah.
I don't think any of this actually happened.
Why
I
would he be
agree.
saying go when she walked away from a different direction?
Yeah.
Mozza, did this happen? Is this real?
No.
Is this bitch lying?
No.
She's
This
not
is
lying.
fake as fuck. No, this is fake as fuck. Dumb bitch.
Listen,
But the
let me
fact that
answer
she
this.
starts it off with saying like women don't want to be, you know, spoken to by strange men, like whatever she actually fucking goes on and claps for her and she's going, like, it's kind of like that whole thing, like, because if this was, let's say, a true situation, which I don't believe it is, maybe he was just like stopping, allowing you to cross the road, saying like it's clear, giving you like some assistance in regards to crossing the road, giving you an opening. You know, this is current day feminism where these bitches, well, first of all, they make up lies. But again, if it was in a true situation, in a true scenario, like gentleman or a man can't be a gentleman or a man these days. Simple as that.
Run the bitch.
I don't believe that it's actually a true situation though. It's kind of like a man. It's kind of like a man opening a door for a lady, right? You know, and allowing them to walk through. It's like, oh, you just want to look at my ass or something like that. Like,
yes,
I was just being gentlemanly. Like, I was just being neighborly. I was being kind. Like, I was being a gentleman. Sorry, I didn't really mean to do that. And that is demonized these days. And yeah, it's pathetic. I don't think that this actually happened, though.
Rhino, do you think if this guy was super attractive, that you'd have an issue with it?
Nope.
Oh, absolutely not. It was probably some, you know,
Jesus
300
fucking Christ.
300-pound fat dude if it did happen.
Blabs, what do you make of this?
There's a lot actually to unpack here. So right off the bat, her whole clapping thing is very obnoxious and does not help other women.
Would you say
at all.
retarded?
Well, I don't really say that. I just say Mazza. But to be Get your Furbies, Maza. To be fair, yeah, I mean, there are weird instances where men just come up to women randomly and start talking to them. So I understand that perspective, but that doesn't apply to all men, is what I'm saying here. So, Rhino, keep your horses on. I don't know if this is real or not. I guess when she says, you know, the guy was like, yeah, you can go. Like, I mean, most people would do that. They'd flash their lights or something saying, hey, go ahead. Like, it's safe, you know? But if the guy's insisting, like, go, as she says it is, right? If she's saying what she says is real, right? And she's saying, go, I'd be a little bit creeped out too, especially, like, you don't have to, like, you just drive, go about your day. Like, all right, I'll fuck you too then and go, right? Like, it's not that hard. I don't know. There's a lot here, and it's like a he said, she said thing, and this is all from her perspective. And she's already coming off as a bitch, brat, Mazza type thing, right? So I don't even know what she's doing. Like I said, like, it could be like the whole clapping thing is just.
Blabs, I would end you.
But the other thing too, Blabs, is in regards to a man walking up to a lady and saying, you know, whatever. It depends on the approach too. Like if a guy walks over and goes, "Hey, baby, I just want to stick my dick in your pussy," like that would be fucking retarded.
Can we get one stream without you mentioning the word pussy for fuck's sake, Rhino?
Is something like that going to happen? It's very rare. Like even if a guy is attracted,
that's like the extreme thing, Rhino. I'm saying where he's being weird, like, "Oh, hey, how you doing?" Like sometimes you just don't want that, especially when you're just going about your day. Like, all right, leave me alone. I'm gonna keep going. But I don't, like I said, we don't really know what happened here, and this is all from her perspective. And like I said, right off the bat, she's coming off as a huge bitch brat. I'm locking my car and all that. Like, is someone gonna come attack you in a freaking Home Depot? I don't think so.
She looks like a lesbian, so
honestly, probably Home Depot.
So far, they've all been women. All right, let's listen.
The man that I've been messing with is a married man and
she's fucking drunk.
Is that the girl from?
Is that the girl?
That's a girl from freaking Orange is the New Black.
Orange is the New Black. I was literally about to say the same thing. Isn't that the redneck?
Like her.
Yeah, it looks exactly like her. Even the way she went, I'm like, that's the chick.
Yeah.
I don't even know who that is.
Let's listen.
the man that I've been messing with is a married man, and every night, well, for about 3 nights in a row, or even maybe there's a night in between, I was licking his butthole. Yep. Because he liked it. And I didn't mind doing it. Does that bother? Is that weird? Yeah. And that is what demons do.
Bro, that's her.
So
that's her.
We drove
She's
all
trolling.
the way down to Newport Beach today so I could buy him a boat.
Wait, so she's rimming. Hold on. She's rimming some married dude, and now she's gonna go buy him a boat.
Wow. For 3 nights in a row. 3 nights in a row, she's been licking this dude's butthole.
Well,
And now she's gonna go buy him a boat.
I think that's her trolling, man.
So I just Googled this account, this Jebra Fauché, whatever it is. Nothing shows up really.
So he got a roomie, and now he's getting a boat.
Yeah. Blabs, break this down, please.
I got nothing, in all honesty. She basically was fooling around with someone's husband, licked his butthole, and was like, "I'm gonna buy you a boat now because I love your butthole so much."
I think the husband. I think the husband is going to leave his wife to get with her. Think about it. This woman spent 3 nights licking this dude's asshole, and now she's going to go buy him a boat. So basically, women, if you rim some dude, you owe them a boat. So Blabs is going to go buy me a boat.
No, you don't even like the ocean.
Okay, fair point. I hate the ocean.
Take it to the river, go to the dam.
So that means Blabs has been licking your butthole.
Blabs owes a lot of boats to a lot of people.
Gross.
Stop calling me a slut. You've called me that like 4 times today. What the hell?
He keeps getting a reaction. All right, let's get the poll in the chat. Blabs, can you please do that? Thank you, Blabs. You do a fantastic job. He must have one hell of a ball. Yeah, this was a thing.
Ian supports like what happens on the 4th night.